The story is about two people who have reached a turning point in their relationship. None of them have known that this would happen at this time, so they're both in a way unprepared for it. And it's kind of about the little things in life that matter so much to us, and about the little emotional shocks that can so much jolt us and really get us out of the ordinary. Mark's character is a really lovely guy, and it somehow feels a little bit unfair that someone like that should go through this process. And in a way, it's a little bit an unrealistic character in our realistic world, because most of us, we try to be prepared for such situations, whereas Mark's character is very much the person who is so totally into this absolute paradise world that for him this possibilities of a breakup, of something not being right, of another person cheating on him, it's absolutely not something he can imagine. It's unimaginable for him to be in such a situation, and hence all his reaction of complete confusion, complete not understanding of what's going on. It would be nice, I suppose, maybe a little bit boring after a while, but I suppose I'm the kind of person who wants a little bit more ups and downs, a bit more stormy side of the relationship. But certainly it would be good in terms of having someone who is loyal, and that's what we as people do want from others at the end, even though we want to hide it at first and say, oh, I want this excitement and everything. We all do appreciate when there's someone loyal and faithful waiting for us, and that we know that this person is going to be there with us, for us. I think the character, the girl I played, she's a very realistic person. It's a real world, and she has probably somehow, somewhere along the way, met another person, and she still feels quite comfortable and nice in this relationship, so she is leading a double life. For her, in a way, maybe it's okay, but she's certainly not very comfortable with it yet, and she's always on the verge of not knowing when something might go wrong, and it does. Oh, it was wonderful. I always enjoy working with people when I know that I'm only responsible for my part, that I can discuss it, that it's negotiable, and that everything else is something that I don't particularly need to worry about, which is good to know, that people know what they're doing, that everything's going to be fine, and there is a certain amount of work that I have to put into, and there's a certain amount of work which other people are willing to put into it. Being directed by Bartolo was very interesting, in the sense that he certainly had his own ideas about how he envisioned the film, and on the other side he was quite open for little things to be changed, for little bits in the script to be changed, and it was also interesting how he could pick out certain details which he wanted to appear into the film, and which were really outstanding in some way. I can remember when he asked me to stand in a certain way when I was standing in the doorway. So he just noticed my feet and my toes, and he said, I like you to continue standing that way. This is a little detail that I like. The same about a little gesture that he would want to keep. Say, for example, me and Mark were conversing at the table, and then a natural gesture would come, and Bartolo would say, yes, keep that, that looks really nice on camera. So it was really creative atmosphere, and I did enjoy it. I'm putting together a show reel of quite a lot of short films and little parts and feature films that I have done, so hopefully I will have done that by June, and all of those have been diverse and very interesting projects, some of them more into silent film, others with text, and I enjoyed every single one of them. And yes, I am very much interested in carrying on within film industry. No. I also have my appreciation for theatre, so because I have done some shows before, I would like to carry on with doing some surrealist theatre pieces maybe, since that is my speciality. Yes, keep that